I represent paramedics who could fill up 24 brand new ambulances tomorrow and drive them around Vancouver and British Columbia. And we talk about a paramedic shortage, for example. These are folks that have put in 30 years, 25 years as qualified paramedics, have given everything to this province. They are heroes, and they have been thrown out with less than nothing. And many of them are currently, sitting at checking balances of less than $200 to survive. And yet these are the folks that we were getting out of our balconies at 7 p.m. We were clanking the pots and pans at 7 p.m. for these folks. And the first thing we decided to do with them was fire them and bankrupt them. We did it with healthcare workers. We did it with paramedics, nurses. We did it with public servants. We did it with our aviation sector, our passport offices. And then we reopened and we said, oh, we don't know what's wrong with our healthcare system. Well, we fired thousands of people. That might be a start to start looking at. Oh, you don't have ambulance service? Well, here's 55 qualified paramedics in the Lower Mainland who want to work tomorrow, who aren't being able to work tomorrow. And so, even if, and I don't accept this, but even if I can accept that you made this mandate decision with the information you had at the time, and fair enough, it was what it was, I cannot accept that in October of 2022, all of these people are still off work, still being treated like pariahs, still being prosecuted, still being bankrupted. Now it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I don't see any rational argument other than punitive. And who are we hurting by kicking out all of these healthcare workers and public servants and hydro workers and everybody else? Who are we hurting? We're hurting the people of British Columbia who want service. We're hurting the people of Canada who want to get their passports, who want to fly, who want to see their family. We're hurting ourselves. And so it's a bit of a cut off your nose to spite your face, even though that, this level of punishment's not going to do anything. It's not going to cause an uptake in your vaccination rates. In fact, 40% of British Columbians, and I think, in fact, 40% of Canadians have not gotten their third dose of vaccine. And that's despite the thousands that have been fired and bankrupted. So I don't know how much more you can do to push it, but I do know that it's abhorrent when you look at the reality of what's happened to these folks.